The ticket is often the smallest part of what you'll actually pay because the real system starts after you book, and especially after you step on board. Quiet fees, strategic delays, limited time offers, upsells disguised as upgrades, small decisions that slowly push your spending higher without you realizing it. And most passengers don't notice what's happening until the final bill shows up on the last night of the cruise. But the experienced cruisers, they move through the exact same ship, use the same facilities, and somehow spend far less while getting better experiences. Not because they're lucky, because they understand the system. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to outsmart the cruise lines using 17 practical cruise tricks they quietly hope you never learn. We're going to go through this in phases, in the exact order your cruise actually happens. Oh, and if you follow this from start to finish, you'll board smarter, avoid unnecessary spending, and take control of the experience instead of letting the system control you. So let's start where the smartest cruise passengers begin. Phase 1 before you even book Step 1. Check the ship's layout before choosing your cabin. Most people pick a cabin based on price or deck number. But experienced cruisers open the ship deck plans first, because cabin location quietly determines how peaceful your cruise will be. For example, cabins directly below the buffet, pool deck, or nightclub often deal with early morning chair dragging and late night music. You might save a little money on the booking, but lose sleep for an entire week. Pro tip: look for cabins that have passenger cabins above, below, and beside them. That usually means fewer surprise noises. Step 2. Watch the cruise calendar before locking your date. Cruise prices don't just depend on the ship, they depend heavily on timing. The school holidays, major events, and peak travel weeks can raise prices dramatically and increase crowd levels. Two cruises on the exact same ship can feel completely different depending on the week you sail. If you can travel just 1 or 2 weeks before or after peak dates, you can often save hundreds while sailing with fewer crowds. And fewer crowds mean shorter lines, easier reservations, and more relaxed days on board. Step 3. Resist pre-booking everything. Cruise websites love encouraging passengers to pre-buy packages months in advance. Drink packages, internet packages, specialty dining bundles, spa passes. Some of these can be worth it, but many travelers lock themselves into expensive bundles they barely use. Once on board, you'll often see smaller promotions or daily deals that fit your schedule better. Pro tip: unless the discount is very significant, wait until you understand your real routine on board before committing. Phase 2 preparing before embarkation. Step 4. Complete online check-in early. Cruise lines usually allow online check-in several weeks before sailing. Most passengers delay this. But the earlier you check in, the earlier embarkation time you can often secure. That matters because boarding early gives you access to reservations, activities, and limited spaces before the crowds arrive. On popular ships, the first passengers on board often get the best dining times and excursion slots. Waiting too long can leave you stuck with inconvenient options. Step 5. Pack a small embarkation day bag. Many passengers pack everything in their checked luggage. But luggage delivery to cabins can take several hours. That means your swimsuit, sunscreen, medications, or important documents might be inaccessible during the first part of your cruise. Pro tip: pack a small carry-on bag with essentials so you can start enjoying the ship immediately instead of waiting. Step 6. Screenshot important cruise information. Ship internet can be slow or expensive, and sometimes the cruise line apps don't load properly during busy embarkation periods. Smart cruisers screenshot their boarding pass, cabin number, deck maps, and reservation confirmations before arriving at the port. It's a small step that prevents unnecessary stress if connectivity becomes unreliable. Phase 3, the first hours on board. Step 7. Make key reservations immediately. The first 2 hours on board are one of the most important moments of the entire cruise. Because reservations for specialty dining, shows, and certain experiences fill up quickly. Passengers who wait until the second day often discover their preferred times are already gone. Pro tip: as soon as you connect to the ship's app or reach a reservation desk, secure your top priorities first. Step 8. Inspect your cabin carefully. Most passengers walk into their cabin, drop their bags, and leave. Experienced cruisers do a quick inspection. Check that the safe works. Confirm your minibar items are correct. Make sure nothing is damaged. If there's an issue and you report it early, the crew can fix it quickly. If you report it later, it can sometimes be mistaken for damage caused during your stay. Step 9. Visit the buffet during off-peak time. Embarkation day buffets often look chaotic because everyone arrives at the same time. But if you explore the ship first and return slightly later, the crowds usually thin out dramatically. Pro tip: walk through the buffet before grabbing food. Many ships hide quieter seating areas that most passengers never notice. Phase 4: Controlling Onboard Spending. Step 10. Track your onboard account daily. Cruise ships operate on a cashless system. Everything gets charged to your onboard account. Small purchases add up quickly. Drinks, photos, souvenirs, service charges. If you review your account daily using the ship app or guest services screens, you can catch unexpected charges early. Fixing mistakes immediately is much easier than arguing about them on the final morning. Step 11. Be careful with the limited time offers. Cruise ships frequently advertise flash sales for spa treatments, specialty restaurants, or shopping events. These offers are designed to feel urgent, but many repeat throughout the cruise. Pro tip: unless it's something you truly want immediately, wait and observe. You'll often see similar discounts later. Step 12. Use free alternatives first. Cruise ships quietly offer a lot of excellent free food and entertainment, but the marketing focuses heavily on paid upgrades. Before booking specialty restaurants every night, try the main dining room and included venues. Many passengers discover the included experiences are more than satisfying, and that realization alone can save hundreds during a week-long cruise. Phase 5: Optimizing your time on board. Step 13. Explore the ship early. Large cruise ships can take days to fully understand. Passengers who explore early find shortcuts, quiet lounges, observation decks, and hidden seating areas. Those small discoveries can dramatically improve your daily routine. Instead of fighting crowds at the main pool, you might find a peaceful deck one level above. Step 14. Adjust your schedule around peak times. Most passengers follow the same patterns. Breakfast at 9, pool at noon, dinner at 7, shows at night. If you shift slightly outside those peaks, your experience changes completely. An early breakfast means shorter buffet lines. A later dinner means faster service, and late-night hot tubs are often surprisingly empty. Step 15. Attend at least one cruise talk or port lecture. These short talks are often overlooked. They sometimes reveal useful information about port transportation, local scams, or better excursion strategies. Pro tip: the crew often shares subtle warnings about what to avoid in certain ports. It's small information that can prevent costly mistakes later. Phase 6: Smart Strategies in Port. Step 16. Leave the ship a little later. When a ship docks, thousands of passengers try to exit at the same time. This creates long gangway lines in crowded transportation areas. If your excursion isn't time-sensitive, waiting 30 to 60 minutes can make the entire process smoother. You'll walk off faster, find taxis easier, and avoid the initial rush. Step 17. Return earlier than you think. The ship will not wait for late passengers unless they are on official cruise excursions. Independent travelers sometimes cut timing too close. Traffic delays, long taxi lines, or unexpected port congestion can cause missed departures. Pro tip: aim to return at least 1 hour before the all-aboard time. That buffer removes a lot of unnecessary stress. Final section: traps to avoid. Even smart cruisers occasionally fall into a few common traps. The first is overbooking activities. If every hour of your cruise is scheduled, the trip starts feeling like work instead of relaxation. Leave space for spontaneous moments. The second trap is ignoring daily schedules. Cruise ships change activity times and locations frequently. Checking the daily program helps you catch events, shows, and deals you might otherwise miss. And the final trap is waiting until the last night to review your bill. That's when guest services lines become the longest. If there's a billing mistake, fixing it early saves time and frustration. And those are 17 cruise tricks that help you move through the system smarter, instead of letting the system quietly drain your budget. Now I'm curious about your experience. Also, what's one cruise trick you learned the hard way?